And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
In that game against Portland, they know just how important it is to see how they stack up against the top team in the West. I expect them to treat that one like a playoff game.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Anthony Simons, and it's Klingon in at center. And for Dallas, we've got P.J. Washington, Davis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. And Grant by now. Now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Irving, no good. Here's Kamari. And there's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Four on the clock. And the rebound goes to Dallas. High post Davis. Back to Irving. Got a piece of it. Second chance shot. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more. And for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Big Daddy. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Irving looking around. On the wing, Thompson. Ooh, it's stolen away. Inside, lets it fly. And it's blocked by Davis.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
So it's Portland now. Simons with it. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Now here's Thompson. It's a three-point game. Back to Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
And here's Simons outside. Lively grabs a miss. For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And here's Simons outside. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. How about we check the numbers for Anthony Simons?
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Irving, the pass to Washington. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Davis. Three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And he comes up with a bucket. Big Daddy's got 7 points. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
The 11-footer. Davis with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Back to Irving. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
First in blocks. third in points off turnovers. And they're in the top 5 in the league when it comes to three-point percentage. They've got shooters, and they've designed their offense to open space for them on the perimeter.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. And here's Simons outside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Davis with a screen on Simons. Irving against Simons. And Irving gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Good to mark. Simons' shot is good.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Lively. No made baskets yet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Dilialdias checked in for Kamara. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming, and Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Here's Lively. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
There's a screen. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Thompson. Davis, the pass to Irving. Screen by Lively. From the arc. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 14 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Avdia. 8 points in his last time out. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Irving. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And Klingon pulls it down.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Simons. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Simons against Irving. Portland with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. And also a switch here for Portland. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Simons. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. In third, the Trailblazers. Fifth, the Mavericks.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
Mavericks trail by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marshall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. So it's Portland now. Lets it go from the wing. Henderson outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Dallas. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial All-Star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Here's Big Daddy. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Henderson banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Right side Davis. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Well, Anthony Davis has a nice high-arching jump shot. I love seeing him shoot it from here. Hard for the defense to match up with him.
Here's Klingon. No points yet. Back to Henderson. To the paint. Here's Klingon, and he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Dinwiddie outside. Fires for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now. Avdia outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Klingon. Fade away. It's hauled in by Exum. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Gafford. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Henderson. His nightly number is respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Avdia passes to Henderson. No good, off the front rim.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Exum outside. Gafford finds Dinwiddie.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
So for Dallas, Martin, he's checked in for Davis, and Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And here is Irving. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Simon's shot is good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Trailing by 2. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. We've got Avdia, Anthony Simons out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Marshall passes to Irving. Shakes him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. first in opponent points per game, and they've been tremendous at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. They lead the NBA in points off turnovers. They don't waste any time going on the attack.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. That's good from Henderson.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Henderson hits them both. Dallas leading by 3. Outside Irving. Shoots over Simons. And it's Irving missing. The Trailblazers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Henderson outside. Pass to Avdia. Out to Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Now here's Irving. Give him 20. Here's Dinwiddie. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Avdia. Driving inside. Here's Ayton. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Exum passes to Dinwiddie. Gafford with a screen on Avdia. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
For the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Avdia, and it's Kamara in for Grant. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Kamari. Williams on the wing. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Irving up top. He's covered by Simons. They need this. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Henderson, and that one is stuffed right through.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Henderson with it. Gafford picks him up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Dinwiddie. That one misses. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Exum. Let's go with a 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for P.J. Washington.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Simons. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
To the middle. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Simons.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Ayton. Over Irving. Ayton, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Marshall. From outside, off the mark. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's Big Daddy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
All right, a chance to check up on Denny Avdia's status. What do you have, Allie?
I had a moment to catch up with Portland's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now here's Exum. Yet to see a basket. Irving for three. Drills it from deep.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit three of them.
Here's Portland now. They're on an 18-5 run. Henderson left side. Pass to Kamari. The three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Irving. 25 points in the game. And the Mavericks, another three.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Simons. Henderson outside. Fires the three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Trailblazers, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course, there's the Mavericks, a couple spots down.
When I look at Portland, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
The Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Off the inbound pass. The offensive rebound. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Pass to Kamari. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Abdia. The Mavericks pull it in. Now Davis. 26 points for him. Last game against the Clippers.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Trailing by 8. Good.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Pass to Kamari. It's Abdia on the wing. Going inside. Here's Ayton. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Number 1, the Blazers. Number 5, the Mavericks.
Each one of these teams are adept at not just forcing turnovers, but also cashing in once they take away the ball.
Mavericks trail by 6. Thompson outside. Dinwiddie with a screen on Avdia. The three from Thompson. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Thompson outside. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Anthony Davis, shooting 1.
One shot.
Davis, no good on that free throw. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure. And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Hardy, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Avdia. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Hardy. Thompson, a screen on Simons. The 3, Hardy. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:53 left in the second. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. Outside Davis. Pass to Hardy. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Simons outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
3rd and 3-point field goal percentage, and they're top 5 in preventing points. They have a number of guys who can defend multiple positions, and they work well together as a unit.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip, and that opens up the court. First one falls for him. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas. And so Simons nails both of them. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Simons against Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Simons. For three, Dinwiddie on target from range. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
15 foul. Number 12, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8. To the inside. Davis misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Outside Davis. From deep three-point range, and that's not gonna go. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
Hate to see Sabonis out this lineup. He does so many things well, both on the court and in the locker room. Listen, he is a leader for this group.
Yeah, he's a guy who just does things the right way.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yet tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So it's Portland now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Davis. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Simons over Irving. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thompson passes to Davis. Davis on the take. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Back to Simons. Shoots over Thompson. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. He drops it from range. He's got 10.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Trailblazers lead by 15. Out to the right wing. Here's Simons. And it's Portland with another.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Irving against Simons with a 9-footer. And the bucket is good from Irving in deep. Irving's got 30 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul. Number 12, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Irving. And the shot's good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Kamari. Simons outside. 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. P.J. Washington picks one up.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Simons. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And so Simons nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Davis. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Simons. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 11. Simons outside. Fires top of the key. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 8 now. Irving, the pass to Lively. And here is Thompson. Outside Irving. Misses in close. Portland leading by 18. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thompson with a steal. Here's Marshall, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Najee Marshall taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Portland leading by 16. Pass to Simons to the left side wing. Here's Big Daddy. Checked by Davis. And stolen by Irving. Here's Marshall. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Portland with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
There's Simons with a 3. Again, the miss by Portland.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to Irving. On target from about 13 feet. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Here's Kamari. Pass to Big Daddy. Shot from 12. And it's in there. He's got 15.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Marshall. Irving for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 7 tonight.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. Now here's Davis. Here's Marshall. Three-pointer. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Marshall's got 7 points in the game.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
There's Simons with a 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Davis, the pass to Irving. To the wing on the left. Pass to Davis. Pretty finish in close by Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Here's Klingon. Jacks up a 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Making the defense look absolutely helpless. He's in full control.
This is a scoring clinic 101 style. I mean, he has really got it going right now.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. Portland, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Mavericks.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Davis finds Lively. Here's Marshall. Into the lane. Avdia pulls it in.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Simons. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 36 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. So for Dallas, Gafford comes in for Lively, and Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And he's good on the second. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Davis with a screen on Simons. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First in field goal percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. Number 1 in opponent scoring, a team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. And he makes a first. Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. Portland making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks trail by 19. Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. 7 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. Shot from the wing. And he connects with a jumper. He's got 25.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. On defense, the Trailblazers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Dinwiddie with it. Give him 8 points now. And the dunk by Gafford.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Portland scoring again.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Marshall. Davis against Avdia. Davis down low. Grant with a steal. The drive by Simons. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Simons. Simons got his 9th assist of the game now. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Dallas. On the wing, Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Denny Avdia.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
That free throw good from Davis.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player, one of the true franchise guys in the league.
Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. It's hauled in by Exum. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Dinwiddie against Simons. And there's the drive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Simons. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Kamari. And here's Simons. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Portland continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Mavericks shooting about 43% in this one. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Avdia out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Big Daddy in at the four-man position. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Kamari. Shot clock at 5. Ayton, a screen on Dinwiddie. Avdia can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 19. Marshall passes to Irving. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Kamari. Henderson left side. Gafford with the block. Outside Irving. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Dinwiddie. The three is up. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Henderson. Over Irving. Second chance effort. Ayton uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Exum. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Portland leading by 18. Avdia passes to Ayton. Over Gafford. Gafford with the block. Dinwiddie against Avdia. Pass to Irving. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Exum's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And that one misses. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Pass to Exum. Here's Thompson. Outside Irving. Takes a three. Dallas no good that time either. Portland leading by 20. Here's Kamari. Now here's Ayton. The drive by Henderson. And yep, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Irving. They set a pick. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Henderson.
Challenge foul. Kyrie Irving. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Henderson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide. but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
Henderson hits them both. Mavericks trail by 21. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Henderson. Trailblazers lead by 21. Avdia left side. Back to Henderson. Pass to Big Daddy. Now here's Avdia. He shoots. Again, the miss by Portland. Thompson against Avdia. Here's Dinwiddie. Launches it. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Avdia. Here's Kamare, defended by Thompson. And Exum comes to help. Henderson outside. Shoots over Davis. Henderson misses. Mavericks trail by 21. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Over Avdia. Davis can't hit. For Portland, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Lively. He's checked in for Dallas. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Nice D from Avdia. Portland leading by 21. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Washington's checked in for Dinwiddie. The Mavericks shooting about 41%. Exum passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
There are very few players in the class of Anthony Davis. I mean, he is a franchise cornerstone, no question about it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes your Heat and Crew.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Simons.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Trailblazers lead by 19. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Pass to Washington. Right side, Davis. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
So it's Portland now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Big Daddy. Mavericks with a rebound. And here's Washington. Exum outside. Here's Lively. No good with the triple. Trailblazers lead by 19. And here's Simons outside. Knocks down the triple. Simons got 10 points in just the second half.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Thompson outside. They set the pick. Outside Davis. Exum outside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. From deep. They get it again. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
On the wing, Davis to the paint. Here's Washington. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamara, he's checked in for Avdia. Dallas on D. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Kamari. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times. You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
2 shots.
First one falls.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Both free throws good from Irving. Here's Henderson. Outside Thibault. Pass to Aiden. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Davis. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Anthony Simons.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Thompson, no good. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th. Aiden finds Henderson. Outside for Grant. Pass to Aiden. There's the block.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Now Irving. Shot clock at 5. Blocked! So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Simons.